Good evening, gentlemen. We are going to go over the lesson from today. And I know that I had some complaints yesterday. I posted the video too late, and I apologize for that. So I'm trying to get it up a little bit earlier. So we're going to take a look at this error analysis, and then we'll do a couple together. So we have here the cost of coffee was $3.20, including a 10% tax. How much is the coffee without tax? And so this lovely student said, okay, 320 times 0.9 and came up with 288. So let's talk about where this student could have done better, all right? Because spoiler alert, it's the wrong answer. So the cost of the coffee was 320, great, circling the numbers, including a 10% tax, great. The student labeled increase. I wish there was a bracket here. How much is the coffee without tax? And I think it's really important to label this too. So I would put here, this is what I'm looking for, is original or pre-tax. Okay. And the other thing that this student does not have is an OPN chart. And I know that some of you guys are like, you know what, Miss Syed, I got this. I don't need to do this key information box with my OPN chart. It's something that I do expect to see every single time. Okay, so the original price here, I do not know. That's my question mark. My percent was a 10% tax, so I have here a 10% increase. So I get to put plus 10%. I always kind of put plus or minus. That helps me when I set up my equation. And my new price was $3.20. Okay, so what this student did is they said, great, $3.20 times 0.9 is equal to 288. And what she or he basically did is took the 320 and found 90% of 320 and got 288. And you might be thinking, well, yeah, like that's totally correct. It is not. And so let's come down here and see why. Actually, I'll do it over here. So when I do my percent change, or like my percent paid times the original, is equal to my new price, okay? And what she paid for this is 110% as a decimal. That's 1.1 times X equals 320. And I don't know why this copy has these weird lines, but that's how it is. I'm going to divide both sides by 1.1. I am 100% okay with you guys using a calculator on this because on book 2 you'll definitely have a calculator. Okay, so the answer that I got is 291, all right? And so some of you today when we did this said, oh, I got 2.909090. Should I just put 2.90 repeating? Well, that's not how money works. So you actually want to just round it to the nearest cent, which is 291, okay? So the real price here is 291. And so the question is, well, how did this person get 288 when the real answer is 291? Well, here's why. She found 90% of 320 as if 320 was the 100%. But 320 here represents 110%, not 100%, okay? The 100% or the original price was what we were missing. So number 2 was to solve the problem correctly. We did that above. So I'm going to move on here. And we'll take a look at the independent practice mild. I'm actually going to skip to number 2 because as I was walking around today, most of you guys got number 1 correct. A fitness center spent $450 to purchase, let's circle this, to purchase a new water fountain for its clients. The amount included included a 3% tax. That word included is really important because it lets me know that that $4.50 was the total price that I paid. What is the price of the water fountain to the nearest dollar before tax? All right, so gonna do my OPN here. Zip, zip, boom. Okay, so again, I do not know what the original price was, but I need to find it to the nearest dollar. My percent change was plus 3%, which means I paid 103%. Okay, and my new was 450. That's the total amount of money that was paid. Okay, so I'm going to go over here. Percent times original is equal to new. Again, the percent paid was 103%. I go 103, boom, boom. So it's 1.03. The biggest mistake I'll see here is people putting 1.3, but that's 30%, right? So we want to make sure that we're doing 103%, not 130%. My new price was 450. Divide both sides by 1.03 divided by 1.03. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so I get 436.893, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I'm not gonna do this problem, so I'm gonna use a little bit of this space for room. Okay. So my answer here that I got was 436.8933204. Normally what I would do is I would round it to the nearest cent, and my answer would be 436.89. But that is not what I was asked to do. I was asked to round to the nearest dollar. So in order to do that, I go here and I say, all right, are you higher than 4? And 8 is higher than 4, so I'm rounding it up to $437. So that was the pre-tax price. All right. And even though if you had put 436.89, that would have technically been a correct answer. That's not what they were asking for. So if this were an open response, you would lose a point for not doing that rounding. Okay. So moving forward, I am going to review the homework from tonight, not the mixed review, only the new stuff. And here we go. All right, finding the original price homework. Let's do like a fun color. I'm gonna do purple. Purple. Okay, so finding the original price. You pay $32.75 for an electric drill at a hardware store. The price includes a 50% discount of the normal price. What is the normal price of the drill? Okay. So I'm so glad that I know how to use mole, because normally if I see the word includes, I might automatically think that it means that I'm increasing. Maybe it's tax, maybe it's a tip, okay? But it includes a 50% discount of the normal price. So I'm going to do my OPN here. All right. My original, I do not know. I know that I had a 50% discount, which is nice. And my new is $32.75. Okay. Now this is a cool one because I could do a lot of this in my head, so I can double check to make sure that I'm doing my formula correctly. My percent paid times the original is equal to the new. My percent paid, I paid 50%, 0.5 times X is equal to 32.75. So I divide both sides by 0.5, divide both sides by 0.5, and this is a cool one because it's really just 32.75 times 2. Which gives me 65.50. Okay. Okay. Original price equals $65.50. In the desert, umbrellas are always sold on sale. I know somebody was being creative with their writing here. A normal umbrella costs $15 and stores advertise 20% off. What is the selling price of the umbrella? So this, guys, we actually are, this is a little bit of review. This is a case where we do have the original price, okay? So I have that my original is $15. My percent is minus 20%, okay? And then my new is my question mark. So I can actually go back to doing, well, same equation, but I'm going to go back to sort of being able to just multiply. So if I have 20% off of a product, that means I'm paying 80%. So I'm going to put 0.8 for 80% times 15, and that's going to give me my new price. You hear my baby in the background. He's having a great time. All right, so my new price is, sale price is equal to $12. You can get a $12 umbrella in this particular desert. Number 3, Antonio needs a haircut. He uses a Groupon deal to cut 10% off the charge of the haircut. So I have 10% off the charge of the haircut. If he paid 36, what was the original change? All right, I'm going to do my OPN. Maybe you're sick of these. I don't care. They work. Okay, so my original, I do not know. The percent change is minus 10%, and the new price was $36. I'm going to do my percent. Original, the percent that I paid was 90% of X, that's what I don't know, is equal to 36. Divide both sides by 0.9, divide both sides by 0.9. So I have 36 divided by 0.9, which gives me 40. So the original price was $40. Now, number 4, I'm going to leave for you to do on your own because I know that you can. All right, we've done a bunch together. I really want you to try and work on the rest on your own. Have a great night. I will see you tomorrow for report card conferences. I'm very excited to meet your parents. I will talk to you later.